What's good everyone, Shurit here, and today I am bringing you guys another commentary over one of the duels I've had. This is once again in rank. This is Nekroz versus Invoked Dogmatika, and I think it was a really fun duel. There was a lot of back and forth and a lot of interesting plays, which is obviously what I strive to show you guys on the channel. So let's just get right into it and not drone on at the start as I tend to do. So yeah, so I managed to win the rock paper scissors. I mean that's quite a trend, as somebody highlighted. I think it was, why am I saying somebody? Yash down in the comments saying, how can I get as good at rock paper scissors as you, Shurit? Basically, you just click whatever, and generally you'll probably win. And even if you don't win, you're playing Nekroz, so it doesn't matter because you get what you want anyways. So he's summoned Alistair, he's opened Desires, so really good hand from him. Even just looking at it, we've got Cosmic, we've got Ecclesia, we've got everything from him, so a lot of disruption there. My hand's not too bad. The Sphere mode would have been very good, but obviously he's only got two monsters. I use the Nibiru just for the. I know Mecha was going to negate it, but I use it for the sake of getting a monster out of his hand. So I managed to get the Ash out of his hand, which is obviously very, very helpful. So now I'm going to use Colossus's effect. I get a Kaleidoscope. I ditch the Brio. I accidentally had Kaleidoscope here. I'm supposed to add Unicorn, so I'm like, oops, I can't do that legally. So I had the Unicorn. So I activate Kaleidoscope, and we're going to see a negation from Mecha, but he negated at a very good time, to be fair to him. I use Evenly Matched though, because well, it's just the best card in the game, to be honest. Well, it's not the best card in the game, but it's great. As you'll see, I'm not going to spoil, but you won't be seeing the last of Evenly Matched in this duel. But yeah, he drops a Mechaba now using the Dogmatika Knight in his hand. Now he's got Alistair back. Just the loop in between Alistair and Mechaba is really, really good. I don't mind it, to be honest. That's probably because I've enjoyed playing Invoked myself. I've played Invoked Kaiju variants actually, but nowadays I play like solely Nekroz, because if you're not going to have much time to play the game, you're going to play your favourite deck, aren't you? Plus, I got to keep content rolling out for you guys. So I summon Brio here, and I use Shurit's effect. I had Trish, and then I managed to use Brio to shuffle back Mechaba, and then Brio's going to get in. He shouldn't have got in for 23 because I used Dark Ruler no more, but luckily I realised that and tell him gain back his life points. So don't worry, no cheating here. Game state's still fine. But yeah, he's got a Shadol card here, so I don't know. I didn't see much of his Shadols when he was in the rest of the duels, but he's playing the Shadol card, so maybe it's just a spicy tech to drop Construct. But yeah, so he's going to do the classic Mechaba Alistair loop, just setting up that. And here I top deck Wing Dragon and Sphere mode again, which is really unfortunate. I'm just like, okay, GG, game one goes to Invoked Dogmatika, but let's see if Shurit can turn the tide here. So we draw two evenly matched, which is, look at this. All the time, guys, all the time. So first, go on, take it away, Megumin. Oh, so we activated Solemn Judgment. That's fine. I have another one. Once again, Megumin, take it away. So yeah, no, I've just got insane advantage from that. He didn't show like his salt for once. A lot of people are really salty whenever you do that. But yeah, I drop Elder Entity here to pop his back row, which is great for me because it's generally the play. Either you want to evenly match, then use Unicorn dropping Elder to pop the last card so that you've completely wiped the field, or you want to summon Trish, which is obviously the best. And there's, as you guys have seen, I top deck Shurit, so that was clean 4k. That's what was so good. I literally used 2 copies of evenly matched, got rid of everything, and it got rid of his half of his life points. I actually passed turn here. I was just like, oh, it's fine. He can't OTK me. He's playing Invoked Dogmatika, and I don't want to waste resources here. So I've got Duster there, so I dust off that, I dust off the impermanence. So I drop Colossus here. I'm discarding Brio. He's got Ash, which is really unfortunate for me. So I'm just going to have to pass it here. Luckily, he hasn't got the Alistair, which sometimes does happen with Invoked. I top deck the Preparation of Rites, which is beautiful for me. So I had Unicorn to my hand, and then I'm going to discard Unicorn, and I'm going to add myself a copy of Brio. I'm going to discard Brio, and I'm going to add myself a copy of Trishula. Just searching for days. Here we go. We drop the Mirror, trying to get some value now. Trishula is... He's going to use Droplets here to stop the Trishula, unfortunately. But once again, he top decks into another Ecclesia. Not 100% the best for him, but not bad either. So now he's going to get the punishment. He's going to set punishment, and I think he's going to end his turn there. So I've just ended up attacking with Trishula. He uses droplets, not punishment. So he ditches the Nibiru and halves Trishula's attack point. I drop evenly matched, which is of course beautiful. That is the third time now. Now he's going to activate Meltdown. Really good top deck from him. But don't tell him, guys, we got that Kaiju and we got that Ruler No More in hand. So we're looking like we're going to be okay, to be fair. Life points are looking quite low though. So now he's going to use Invocations effect, of course. Shuffle it back and get Alistair back to his hand. And we have another attack from Mechaba here. And I top deck into Preparation of Rites. Honestly, the best card you can draw late game with Nekroz is Preparation of Rites. I dropped that Preparation. I was literally like ecstatic at this point, just top decking that Preparation of Rites. So I discard Brio to get a Shurit. And look at this grind game here. Look at this grind game here. One card. That's all you need. You got your graveyard. Your graveyard is your hand. So you cycle Tribute Shurit, and here we go, Trishula again. So at this point, he's thinking on the summon. And he uses Dogmatika punishment. He ditches Omega. Trishula, of course, still resolves. So I'm going to get a Brionic from Shurit. And then I'm going to use Trishula to banish the Omega. So he gets no value off that. Banish my own Kaiju and banish the Alistair. Then I'm going to search here. I'm going to search for a Mirror. I haven't even used Mirror yet. So I'm going to activate Mirror. I'm going to banish that Shurit from the graveyard and summon Brio. I'm going to use Brio's effect. And that's going to shuffle back the Almirage and get in for 23 here. So once again, just cleaning up his field. He top decks Gamma, obviously really not good for him. I top deck Cycle. Accidentally put Brio on the grave there instead of attacking. So Brio's gone and attacked here. And then he top decks into a Knight. Nothing he can do. I top deck into Marju. Big mistake here. If I had like professional experience, I wouldn't have done this. But because I just didn't think he would have had a Gamma. So I was like, yeah, Marju search. And that's just saved his life points here because he can use the Gamma. So I'm deciding not to attack just so the cards get banished. Here he top decks into Nadir's Servant. Shout outs to Farfa. But I think he's going to drop that here. He's just thinking, which is a good draw from him, actually. So he gets Maximus. He's going to pop the Brio. So the problem here is with Maximus, he's going to use his effect. I don't think he realizes what I'm doing. I play Nekroz, okay? So I drop Elder Entity and Herald, just getting full value off of his Maximus. I pop his Maximus and I get a Unicorn in my hand. So he's probably regretting that at this point. So he manages to get Ecclesia though because of his Ash Dragon and manages to add another Knight to his hand. So just shielding up his life points. I top deck into Colossalus. Anything would have done, to be honest. So I get Brionic here, discard Brionic. I drew it to my hand. Then I activate Cycle, Tribute myself, and summon back Trishula for the second time in the game. Trishula's effect Banish. It's going to banish the Wing Pegasus. And right, I'm just going to quickly, well, I can't really skip through this much. The thing is, I think I've told you this before. Oh, no, it's not in this duel. It was in another duel. But there was this one duel that I'm been meaning to show you guys where I literally roll a dice 6 times to decide Trishula because I hate clicking on a card in the hand being like, okay, this is an even number, this is an odd number. And then they just banish the first card I click on. So I'm just like, come on, I just wanted to make it random. But yeah, that was a really, really good match in my opinion. I really did enjoy it. I managed to resolve Trish. I lost count. I think it was 3 times in the match. Really was quite enjoyable. Evenly matched again 3 times in the match. That's just my signature there. You can see there that he's just drawing and he draws into evenly matched next, which isn't the best against Nekroz, to be honest. But yeah, honestly guys, remember I say this at the end of every duel: be board breakers, don't be board makers, okay? And this has been Shurit, Banish free.